Hello, everybody. Today we'll be talking about why women get bored with sex in marriage.
One look and I breathe.
Marriage starts with passion, excitement, and connection, but as time goes on, responsibilities pile up. Careers demand attention, kids take priority, and stress becomes the norm. Suddenly, intimacy takes the backseat. Sex becomes just another item on the to-do list. Then comes the disconnection. Husbands feel undesired or wives feel overwhelmed, and before you know it, the sparks fizzle out. Many wives start seeing their husbands as just providers or co parents rather than partners in passion. The bedroom, once a sanctuary, turns into a place of obligation rather than desire. Why does this happen? Because intimacy isn't just physical, it's emotional, mental, and even psychological. When stress, resentment, or routine takes over, intimacy suffers. But here's the hard truth. If a wife constantly desires to deny intimacy, intentionally or not, it sends a message that her husband's desire is a burden rather than an expression of love. A husband gets aroused by his wife because he loves her. But if that affection is constantly met with rejection, it chips away at his confidence. He begins to feel unwanted, unworthy, and eventually distant. That distance creates a cycle: less intimacy, more resentments, and ultimately boredom in the marriage. But here's the question no one is asking. What if boredom isn't just about routine? What if it's something deeper? Could it be unresolved emotional wounds, a lack of true connection, or perhaps a silent battle with self esteem and body image? So, what's the fix? Women, wives especially, you hold more power than you think. If you're unhappy in your marriage, identify why. Don't wait for your husband to magically get it right. Let's be real. Men and women operate differently, and expecting him to just figure it out isn't a strategy. It takes self awareness, communication, and effort to break out of this rut. But let's not misunderstand. This isn't about ignoring your husband's responsibility to love, provide, and to protect. A strong marriage takes two, and intimacy is a reflection of that connection. When both partners show up emotionally and physically, intimacy thrives. Let's talk about the real obstacle women face. Women might face issues like hormonal imbalance that affect libido and energy, chronic health conditions that make sex painful and exhausting, financial stress that kills romance and creates resentments, emotional baggages from unresolved issues or past trauma, mental exhaustion from juggling responsibilities, leaving no space for desire. When these issues go unresolved and unaddressed, they create walls, walls that suck the fun out of intimacy. But here's something to think about. What if those walls aren't just external? What if some of them are self imposed? What if unknowingly you've built emotional barriers that keep you from fully engaging in your marriage? The result? Sex feels like a chore. Husbands feel rejected and guilty for wanting their wives. Wives feel misunderstood, leading to further disconnection. Performance anxiety creeps in, making sex even more unfulfilling. Here's the bottom line. If you and your partner are committed to each other, then protecting intimacy should be a priority. That means finding the root cause of boredom, addressing it head on, and reigniting that passion. And here's the challenge. Are you willing to do the work? Are you ready to break down the walls, confronting what's really going on, and discover, rediscover the passion that once brought you together? Boredom in the bedroom isn't just a given, it's a symptom. So, what's causing yours? Let's talk about it in the comments below. See you in the next one.